Welcome everybody. I'm Mayor David Narkewicz, and thank you for those of you whose name isn't Cahillane. Thank you all for being here today. But obviously, it's great to be here. So, quick backstory on this: Mayor James Cahillane was mayor of the city of Northampton from 1954 to 1960. And that was a time, obviously, when around the time that Senator Kennedy was also our United States Senator. And there was a meeting that occurred in 1958 when then Senator Kennedy came to Northampton to meet with local political leaders, including our mayor. And there was a photograph taken at a home on Prospect Street that's actually now owned by Bob Cahillane. And that photograph was made into a portrait of the mayor and the future president of the United States, who obviously went on to get elected in 1960. My friend and neighbor, Chris Cahillane, who lives next door, I happened to be at his business one day, and I saw this portrait sort of off to the side, and I asked him about it and asked a little bit about the history of it, and I asked if he and his family wouldn't mind loaning it to me to hang in my office. I thought it would be really appropriate to have a portrait like that of a former mayor hanging in the office. So that's why we're here today, to unveil that portrait, and I'm really honored to have members of the Cahillane family here with me.
I've written a couple of books about my dad's era, and we had this photograph which the painting developed from. And I've milked it about as much as it can be done. And today's and I was there in '58 when Jack came to town and shook his hand. So that was my total political career. But I'm very honored, and my dad would be honored to be back at the mayor's office.
And I had the opportunity as a young child to go to JFK's inauguration with my dad. It was a freezing cold day in Washington, D.C., snowing, wind blowing. But Dad said, after the inauguration, we're going to go to the White House. I said, great, I can warm up. Well, we stood in front of the White House, and that's what happened. But the cavalcade of cars came out with the limousines heading to the inaugural ball. And as the cars were making their way out of the driveway, the whole procession stopped, and the window went down in the president's limousine. And he said, hello, Mayor Jim. How are things in Northampton?
Remember that, and we'll just let it fall down.
There we go.
So this will be a great thing for visitors to my office to see. And since becoming mayor, I've been trying to bring in some history of the city. So I really, again, appreciate the family for lending us this portrait, and it's an honor to have both the mayor and the former president here.
You're very welcome, Dave.
Thank you.
Very welcome.
Thank you, David.